Hey guys, Johnny from Snorkel here, doing a new movie review, and this one is Moonlight. It's been out for a while now, in limited release, and it finally came to our small town theater here. I got to see it, Dan couldn't, he was busy, so I am here to give you my thoughts. Directed by Barry Jenkins, also written by Barry Jenkins. This is a film that follows the life of a young African-American boy living in the Miami area, and it sees him as a child, and then as a teenager, and then finally as an adult. And it's a very rigid three-act structure. Each segment of his life gets a chunk of the movie, and I'm just going to say flat out, it's a beautiful movie. It's incredibly intimate. One of the most personal movies I've seen in a long time. The main character, his name is Chiron, and he like I said, is played by 3 different actors. The young boy that plays him at the beginning, his name's Alex Hibbert, and he doesn't speak a lot. Chiron is a quiet character, and he doesn't have a lot of lines, but you really believe that this is a real kid who's shy, he's unsure of his place at school and with his mother, and a man takes him kind of under his wing, and he's played by Mahershala Ali, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I butchered the name, but he's an actor that's in a lot of smaller roles in a lot of movies. And he has another small role here, but he kills it. His interactions with the young Chiron, and his nickname's Little. It was really awesome. And Little Chiron, his mother is played by Naomi Harris, and Naomi Harris is borderline unrecognizable in this movie. And to see her character develop across the film is really amazing. She's gonna get a lot of nominations. I think I'll know if I've seen a better supporting actress performance all year. So I'm a white straight guy, and the stories about this black gay man and little boy and teenager, and obviously it's almost like I shouldn't be able to really relate to that well, but the way it's directed and handled is so gripping, and I felt like I could understand every single thing this guy was going through. And in the first 30 minutes or so, I wasn't really sure, is this movie gonna work for me? I don't know. But there's a scene that comes towards the end of the first act, and it rocked me, emotionally. And from that point on, I was in. The second act was great. I could probably most relate to that one because I just turned 20 and this kid is 18 in that part of the movie. And so that was one of the most captivating parts, and you really get to see him kind of grow, obviously, and he's having to deal with a lot more things as he grows up. And then the third act, I felt like the third act was most different from the other two, because in the first two he has so much hardship, and it's brutal, and it's just it's almost uncomfortable, and it's not the most fun thing to watch. But then the third act comes, and for things I'm not going to spoil here, it's a little more joyful, and you're like, okay, this is. I was laughing a lot, and I liked how they went about showing that development. But like I said, there's not a lot of action. It's a pretty slow movie, but the pacing I felt was really well done. Like I said, it goes back to Barry Jenkins' direction. This ensemble cast should win at the SAG Awards, and anywhere there's going to be a nomination for an ensemble, this cast should get it, because Naomi Harris is amazing. Ali is fantastic. All 3 actors that play the main character Chiron are excellent. They're so realistic. So I can't think of a better cast I've seen all year. And it's funny, another thing is, this is about, like I said, a young African-American kid, and how he grows up in a rough community in Miami. And I didn't really realize this until someone said it after the movie, but the entire cast is African-American. I didn't even realize that until that's how personal the movie feels. And you don't really think of them as, like I said, you don't think of them as oh, this character's gay, and you know, this guy is a drug dealer, and all that. You see them really as, you know, pure human beings, and I felt like that made the movie that much more personal and really enjoyable. Also, technically it's a gorgeous movie, and really well done. The cinematography is fantastic. I think that should get nominated. And the score is beautiful and haunting at the same time, and it hits at all the right spots where it should. So I like that as well. All around, the movie is fantastic, and I can't recommend it enough. Go see it. No matter who you are, like what background you come from, you can relate to what happens in this movie. It's done so beautifully. I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. What a movie. This has been a great year for movies. We still got a bunch left to come. Nocturnal Animals I'm going to be seeing soon. Manchester by the Sea, La La Land. And then towards the end of December we got Silence and Fences and other things like that. And then Rogue One and some other stuff. Assassin's Creed maybe will be mixed up in there. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review. Go see Moonlight. Can't recommend it enough. May not be everyone's cup of tea, but I think if you're a human and you have empathy for other people, you can watch this and it'll hit you right in the feels. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you thought if you've seen it already, and go check out our other videos. Thanks, guys.